Welcome back to Year in the Loft with Alex. Today is album 7, track 9, the penultimate song for album 7. As I spoke in the last video, track 8, about the balance of writing between me and James, the same can be said in today's song. Let me explain. So, we started out with some simple chords, kind of like my chords that I'd use for like simple progressions, etc., which was E major 7, up to B major, down to G sharp minor, then F sharp major, with like the add 11, add 4, and then if I swing round onto here, you can hear that on the piano, which sounds like this. If I turn it up, da, da. And then James added some guitars over the top. And it's quite funny because it does sound like every country song, really. And when we were in the studio, I was saying to James, I was like, why does it sound like every country song? And he was like, well, this is every progression, every country song uses this progression. Now, the plan for me today is I've got a bit of editing to do on the song. It's the same sort of principle. I want to keep James's low vocal in the chorus just because it adds a really nice, fills a lot of space. His voice is quite rich. So I want to do that. And then I'll see, I might want to add some harmonies and change some of the production. So I'll catch you in a bit. So I've basically finished editing everything and got the lyrics because I decided that I kind of just want to add a couple more vocals here and there. I'm back, headphones on, let's jump straight into the track. No time to waste. And basically, as I explained, it started out with this piano here. And then these guitars. Also had some vinyl crackle, which is just a thing that James loves to put in pretty much every track, just as like a little bass layer to give it that, you know, old school vibe, I guess is the best way to put it. You know, you can barely hear it, but it just gives the, like, that kind of noise, that richness. There's also a female vocal. And then we just use the guitar and the piano and low pass them for the vocal.
Grow, I need to push things out so I can hold you close. Rhythm of your heart is starting to dance with me. And the way your soul is built, it's like a masterpiece.
Then bring in some drums, low pass.
The cold, the rain, I'm only just a call away.
And James's vocal.
To our flame, it's lighting up again. If everything is right.
And then in the chorus, we had a bit more production-wise. So there's a hi-hat loop, the snare, drum loop, sub, pad, bells, and then the piano and guitar. And that pretty much makes up the production. I mean, that makes up all of the production, really. There's not much else I can say. You know, it's a very minimalistic song, kind of just the chords rolling round, and what carries it is the melody, which I can play for you in the chorus.
If everything is right when it's wrong, need to get it off my chest in this song. I've been traveling around the world about 1,000 miles, but there's no place I'd rather be than with you. Yeah, you know how this goes, I'll try to hold.
Basically it just keeps rolling round, you know, and me and James are very passionate about, you know, strong melodies, good lyrics to carry a song. And of course you kind of want to keep it flowing, so I do add some ad-libs.
It's lighting up again.
Which I'll show you here.
1,000 miles, but there's no place I'd rather be than with you. No place I'd rather be than with you.
Some more ad-libs.
If everything is right when it's wrong, need to get it off my chest in this song. I've been traveling around the world about 1,000 miles, but there's no place I'd rather be than with you.
Before I move on to the lyrics, one thing I do want to show you is in the drums. Also, There's some beeping going on outside. I do apologise. There's building work. I've just kind of given into it. If it happens, it happens. I just have to roll with it. But what I wanted to show you was in the drums, there's like a clock ticking. And I just think the drums are like, especially with the hi-hat and the snare that get added here. Just some of my favourite drums, like, in the whole of the sounds and the way they kind of work with everything. Just some of my favourite drums, like, production-wise I've ever done. So yeah, sounds really good. Let me jump into the lyrics. To try and, like, I don't know what the word is, encapsulate the whole of this song, I think it's about being with someone, missing them, and then re-finding that, like, love with them. Verse 1 says, as time grows, yeah, we grow. I need to push things out so I can hold you close. Rhythm of your heart is starting to dance with me, and the way your soul is built, it's like a masterpiece. Just some really nice kind of imagery, kind of really nice wordplay. I really like rhythm of your heart is starting to dance with me. You know, everyone's heart beats to like a different rhythm, but yours is dancing with me. Just really cool imagery. And I needed to push things out so I could hold you close. You know, you had to get the things off your chest to finally realize that you love each other or whatever. The pre-chorus is the cold, the rain, I'm only just a call away. The fire to our flame is lighting up again. So this is what I mean, like you're rekindling that love from before. And the chorus says, if everything is right when it's wrong, I need to get it off my chest in this song. I've been traveling around the world about 1,000 miles, but there's no place I'd rather be with you. The traveling around the world 1,000 miles was kind of just like, because when I fly to America, you know, I don't know if it's 1,000 miles to Nashville, probably, I don't know. Someone could correct me in the comments, but yeah, like you're traveling so much, and when you miss someone, it's hard. You just want to be with that person, and hence why, like in the lyrics, I need to get it off my chest in this song. So you need to get all of these things off. Verse 2 says, yeah, you know how this goes. I'll try to hold things back that you already know, which is quite cool. Like if you think about it, it's quite cool. The vision in my mind is that you're next to me, and I know we had a plan, had a destiny. So as I said, it's like that. You love this person, maybe you've spent time apart, but now you're kind of getting back together, and you realize that she knows it all anyway. She probably thinks the same way, or he, or whatever, vice versa. And then it drops back into the chorus, if everything is right when it's wrong, I need to get it off my chest in this song. I've been traveling around the world about 1,000 miles, but there's no place I'd rather be than with you. The song is called With You. I think one thing that's been really interesting for me about this whole album and the Nashville albums is that a lot of the time we don't even write kind of pre-choruses. It kind of just feels like a long verse, like a long, just a long bit of like writing, a long bit of like poetry. Now I know in this song there is that pre-chorus, the cold, the rain, but even so, it kind of just feels like it all kind of blends into one, and then you hit this chorus where you get this big release. But yeah, obviously I will leave the lyrics down in the description for you to read and in the comments. The audio will be out tomorrow. It's a really just beautiful song in general, so obviously go listen to it when it's out. And yeah, if you're new around here and you're enjoying what you're watching, hearing, then leave a like, subscribe, comment. It's been nice to read some comments lately. And I will catch you all for the next video and for track 10 in a few days' time. So bye-bye and peace.